everyone, Stormy Strike here, and in this video I'm going to be unboxing more Breyer horses, and today we'll be unboxing the Halloween models that Breyer recently came out with on their website, their Halloween online exclusives, plus the third release in the Breyer Wild Animals series web specials, which are two adorable foals, which I did already look at, so I have seen those already, but I have not unboxed the Halloween models at all yet. We'll start off with the Wild Animal series web specials. So the first one here is Tamu, I think. I actually forgot which one's which. I'll put their names on the screen because I kind of forgot, and I'm probably going to pronounce their names wrong anyway. But this little guy is painted to look like a young bongo, and he is adorable. If you've never seen a bongo before, I'll throw up a picture on the screen as well of what a bongo looks like so you can see what that type of animal is. But I absolutely love this guy. He is so cool. Oh my gosh, he is amazing. I do collect this series and the Breyer Big Cat Web Special series, so I do have all of those models. I just absolutely love them. I think it's so cool having different colored animals painted on Breyer horses. This guy is so gorgeous. I love his paint job, and he's also done really well. He's got some nice shading and highlights in his brown areas, and I love these amazing stripes on his back and on his belly. They look so good. He also has a really cool stripe on his chest. Lots of really cool markings on his legs, on both the front and back legs. The back legs, I especially love the markings on them. They look so very cool. I don't even know what to say on this guy. He is just so neat looking. His tail has a neat mix of brown, white, and black, painted up to probably look like what the bongos' tails look like. And there's the other side of him, just, again, gorgeous markings, really nicely painted, no significant flaws at all. He's just gorgeous all around. I'll show you a little bit of his face as well. His face is also cool with those really prominent white markings, and I love the detail of his ears being white on the inside. That's a really fun touch and not something you usually see, you know, because the Breyer horses and horses in general have darker inner ears, so it's cool having that different white on the inside of the ears. I think that's really fun. So there is a little Tamu, at least I think this is Tamu. And then I will show you the other one. This is the other foal. He's actually on the Welsh Pony foal mold, which I don't have any models on this mold yet, so that's really fun to have a model on a mold I don't have yet. Now this one is painted to look like a baby Baird's Tapir. Now if you do not know what a Baird's Tapir is, I will again show you a picture on the side of the screen. Now, tapirs actually look different as babies than they do as adults. Tapir babies have stripes on them, and I think sometimes they have spots and stuff going on too. But when they become adults, they lose all those stripes and spots, and they have more of a kind of black and white or brown and white looking design on them. So I think it is kind of neat that Breyer decided to do baby versions of wild animals, because baby versions of different wild animals do look different sometimes from the adult counterparts. This guy again has a very cool design, and the stripes on him are actually not white. They are actually a yellow color, kind of like an off-white, very pale yellow. You can see compared to Tamu there, he's got a very yellow markings instead of white, which I like the difference and contrast of that. His face is adorable. I love those little markings around the face. Super cute. Again, I'm sorry, I don't have like a huge amount to say, honestly. They're just gorgeous. I love them. I love these designs on them. Again, the undercoat is also beautifully painted. I love these really dark areas going on in here, but then there are also some highlights going on. And he actually has a paler belly, which looks really cool. Just so very nicely done. And the little ears are tipped with that yellow color, which I think is so adorable. Really digging that. And just the back on this model looks amazingly gorgeous. And I also forgot to show you guys the bottom of these guys. On the bottom of them, it does say Breyer Wild Animal Series Limited Edition on both of them. They do also have VIN numbers that are dated June 2020. And that's about it to say on them. I absolutely love them. I actually was not picked for these guys, by the way. I had to buy them secondhand. I was really hoping I would get picked for them, but that's okay. I went ahead and paid a bit extra to buy them secondhand because I just had to have them in my collection. I'm sorry, I don't really feel like pulling out and unboxing my other two Wild Animal Series models right now, but I've already done unboxing videos of those two in previous years, so if you want to check those out, I will put those in the description down below. Now that we've seen these two cuties, let's go ahead and unbox the Halloween models. Alright, we're going to start off with the bigger box of Halloween models here. And right off, I see the little plush. Oh my gosh, it's going to be adorable. We'll take a closer look at this guy in a sec. We also have in here the Halloween Classic, who must be in this box. This is a very cute little box. I love the new Breyer boxes that they've been doing. So we will open him up and take a look at him in a minute as well. And then lastly in the box here are two spooky surprise stablemates, which again, we will take a look at those in a moment. And then that was it for that box. All right, the plush. Let's open this little guy up. Here we are, the adorable little plush. Now, this one's name is Sugar Rush. And I believe the last one's name was Boo or something? I can't remember. I did do a video, by the way, on all the Halloween web specials and stuff from last year. Again, if you want to watch that, I'll have the link to it in the video description down below. But here is Sugar Rush, who comes with an adorable little tag. And it says Happy Halloween, Breyer, and there's the back of it. We'll take that off for a moment to get a better look at the little plush here. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And also super duper soft. It's made of that kind of soft minky fabric or whatever they call that particular baby soft feeling fabric. So Sugar Rush here has candies on her, obviously. She has candy corn, lollipops, little stars, other kind of little just generic candies. And yeah, got that going on. Very, very cute. Both sides has candies on her, and on her forehead she actually has a little star. That's really adorable. Cute little black eyes and ears, little black mane and tail, and little black hooves. And on the bottom of one hoof it is embroidered to say Breyer. Very cute and adorable. I'm really liking this little plush. It is very cute. I love these little Halloween plushes. I hope Breyer continues to do these, because I definitely want to keep getting them and adding them to my Halloween collection, because I do love the Breyer Halloween horses. I don't think I mentioned yet, but I do collect all the Breyer Halloween horses as well. I don't have quite all of them yet. There's a couple really rare and hard to find ones that I don't have, but I have most of the Breyer Halloween horses and such. But here is the adorable little Breyer plush. Let's go ahead and move on to the Classic, which I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm actually not really liking the Classic for this year. It's not that I dislike it necessarily, I just haven't liked it as much as the other Halloween Classics. It's probably going to end up being my least favorite Breyer Halloween Classic, unfortunately. And the reason being is it just doesn't feel very Halloween-y. Last year, their Halloween Classic Salem wasn't super Halloween-y either, but they did add some purple interface on him, which did make him feel a lot more Halloween-y. This one, on the other hand, at least from the photos, does not seem to have any like interface stuff, like no Decorator kind of colors on it, which I'm a little disappointed about. It just doesn't feel very Halloween. And I still got it though because, like I said, I collect all the Halloween horses. So I had to get it for that reason, whether I really like it or not, since I want to keep the Halloween collection complete as much as possible. Now we'll open him up. His name is Rasputin or something like that. All right, there he is. Well, he does have at least a little bit of a kind of shiny, pearly kind of stuff going on him, but it still just doesn't feel very Halloween-y to me, which is what makes me a little sad. He is a decorator made to look like he has little rats in his pinto markings. Now, I do really like rats, actually. We used to have pet rats a long time ago. So I do really like the fact that it's rats, and we don't see rats a whole lot in the Halloween designs and stuff. So that part of him I do really like. I just wish that he was a different color, honestly. I feel like his coloring's just a little boring. It could have been a little more flashy with maybe some more green interface on him or something like that. Would have looked really cool. Like I said, he's got like a little bit of something, but it's kind of more realistic looking, kind of shiny interface stuff going on. It's not like a bright green or anything. So if he had some other like decorator colors going on, I'd dig him a lot more. So I'm sad to say he's probably going to be my least favorite Breyer Halloween classic. But again, it's not like I really dislike him or anything. I just wish he had that little extra pop of color somewhere or something. But let's go ahead and take a closer look at him. On his face, not on this side, but the other side, he does actually have a little rat that snuck in there on the design. That is pretty cool. I'll try to see how many rats we can find on him. He has a rat on his neck, and then he has two more on his shoulder, but they're like the brown part of his markings instead of the white up there. On his belly, he has a pretty obvious little rat right there running up on the side of him. And over on his haunches, he has another little rat right there. This one actually goes over both markings, and you can see like the tail of the rat there. There's another rat with its tail right here, and it goes down like that, and there's its face. On his legs, I do like this, is really nice. I like the kind of different thing with the dark foot with the white leg marking there. We don't see that super often, so that's kind of a neat little touch. And he just has a normal sock and hoof on the other leg. And turning him around, he has more rats, of course. Also, there's his legs again. A taller sock on this leg, and then no sock on this leg, but that dark hoof going on. And he's got a black tail, and you can kind of see the interface kind of thing going on a little more there. It's like a yellow, sparkly-ish kind of yellow interface stuff. So on here, he's got a little rat up there, a big rat face right here. There's another rat face right here. And I don't think there's any rats right here. I don't see any anyway. There's a rat on his shoulder. And then another rat up on his neck. And again, on his mane, you can kind of see more of that yellow kind of interface looking shiny stuff going on. I do like his mane. It looks really pretty. And then lastly, on his belly, it does say Rasputin on the bottom there, and some fun kind of Halloween-y looking font. So there is Rasputin, not quite as flashy as the other Halloween classics, but he's still fun to add to my Halloween collection nonetheless. Now let's move on to two spooky surprises. We have two more in the other little box, but we'll start off with these. I'm going to do a quick feel to see if I can guess which one's which. This one I think is the Frisian one. I'm pretty sure this is the Frisian one. Oh, and this one actually feels like it's going to be the Twilight Terror one, so that's good. We have two different ones already. I'm really hoping I managed to get one of each of them, because there's three, and I bought 4 of them. Last year I got lucky and got all 3 of them without having to trade, so I'm hoping that the same happens this year. We'll open up the Nightmare one here first. There she is. Oh my gosh. She is amazing. I'll try to do some nice close-ups with B-roll to show you guys the amazing details on these models. I know people have been complaining about the prices of these Stablemates because they are $25 each, which is a little steep for Stablemates, I agree. But I do think the amount of detail they put into them definitely makes it worth it. They're not just your average everyday stablemate. They do have a lot of nice detail going on. I am actually really impressed by this girl already. She has those spooky white eyes, which are amazing. She has a bat on her chest, Nosferatu on her shoulder. Can't believe how intricate this is. It looks so good. Oh my gosh. Has the 3 scary faces on the side. And I'm so sorry, I forgot to mention that these little stablemates are based after previous Halloween traditional models that Breyer has already made. So this one is based on Nightmare, who was a black and white Halloween horse on the Goffert mold. But this model has a little bat on her belly underneath those 3 heads, and a bat on the top of her haunches, a really pretty white tail, pretty white stockings, and on the other side, a really neat, intricate design of a tree and a castle with clouds, and then Nosferatu again on the other shoulder there. Some more bats, a bat on her belly, and 2 bats on her shoulder. She also even has her forelock as a white and has some really nice masking going on with that as well. Wow, just a really amazing little stablemate. I love her. I'm so happy to have her. She is gorgeous. Let's go ahead and open up the next stablemate model. So this is the one that I think is going to be the Twilight Terror look-alike. And it is, hooray! So here is Twilight Terror, a little mini Twilight Terror. Now this one is going to be extra cool because this one is actually clearware, because the original one, the original Twilight Terror, was also clearware, and he also lit up. So this one's going to be a super duper neat one. This is interesting because it has a very pale kind of gray face and tail. It's not painted too heavily, so you can kind of get a peek at that clearware going on. Oh my gosh, the body is amazing. It's got black legs. It has a haunted house on the shoulder, some bats, a horse, which is actually supposed to be like the Big Ben horse cryptic. You can see it better on the original Twilight Terror. And so it's in a little graveyard. There's some headstones and a spooky tree and a moon on the top. And it's so amazing that there's even a teeny tiny skeleton in the little horse there. That is incredible. And I love this blue, which is, again, it's clearware, so you're going to be able to kind of see through it. I'll try to shine a light through it in this video in a minute too, so you guys can see the clearware aspect of this better. On the other side, it has some cute little bats and the little horse. Oh my gosh, what is his name? I don't know why I'm blanking on his name all of a sudden, but it's another Halloween horse that he's rearing up there and has the little skull on his haunches. And again, the moon is kind of like reflected on the other side there. If you look at the back, you can see the moon is like in the same placement on both sides. Some more little gravestones, another spooky tree, and the haunted house. So amazing, and you can really see the clearware up on the neck too. You can see the kind of lightning bolts that are actually coming down. I think that's what that's supposed to be, is the lightning. So that part doesn't have any paint on it, so you can really see through it there. Now let me go ahead and try to shine a light here through this model so you can hopefully get a better look at the clearware aspect. It's a little hard, I'm trying to do this with my phone, but you can kind of see. That looks so cool. Oh my gosh, look at that. I love that. If I had a bigger light, I'd shine it all the way through so you could see the whole model lit up at the same time, but it looks very cool regardless. And there is the other side there. So awesome. I absolutely love that. I love that they did it as a clearware. That is so cool. We now move on to the final box in this unboxing video. So this has 2 more of the spooky surprise stablemates. I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that I get the last one that I need, which is the... Why am I forgetting the names of all the Halloween horses? But it's the one that's running and has the skeleton on it. Poltergeist, that's its name. So hopefully I get the little mini poltergeist so I don't have to worry about trading or anything like that. Alright, there's the 2 more spooky surprises. There we go. Let's go ahead and feel them first to see if I can guess which ones they are again, just for fun. Oh, this feels like another nightmare. Oh, this also feels like another nightmare. Oh no, I think I got 3 nightmares here. that's a little disappointing. I'll have to definitely see if I can trade for the other one now. Yep, here's another nightmare. And another nightmare. Oh no, I'm definitely gonna have to trade for the other one. So unfortunately, I won't be able to show you guys the Poltergeist Stablemate in this video. Now, I did forget to also talk about, of course, how could I forget, that nightmare here should glow in the dark, as well as Rasputin. So I will go ahead and try to get these guys charged up and show you what they look like when they're glowing in the dark. Alright, they're not glowing super bright, but you can get an idea of their glowiness, kind of. There's a little better example of what they look like when they're glowing. Alright, so there are all the models I unboxed in this video. Now if you want some more Breyer Halloween spookiness, I did already do an unboxing video on the traditional Breyer Halloween model apparition here. So if you want to see the full video on him, I will include that in the description down below and at the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now before you go, let me know in the comments below which of these models that I unboxed in this video is your favorite. Make sure you subscribe for more Breyer horses and also give this video a like. It really helps me out. Have an awesome day, stay safe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone!